Studies spanning 25 years expose the pharmaceutical industry's best-kept secret. This supplement actually rebuilds your cartilage, and they told you it was worthless. Welcome back to the Real Bio Protocol, the channel where we break down the science of peptides, fitness, and health optimization that most people will never hear about. Today, we are diving into something that could completely change the way you think about joint health. We are going to cover exactly how it works, what the real science says, the results you can expect week by week, and exactly what you need to do to get the most out of it. Stay with us until the end because we are going to give you the full protocol. Let's get into it. ACT1, the setup. You have been lied to about glucosamine. For years, mainstream medicine told you it was snake oil. Your doctor probably said, save your money. The media ran headlines calling it useless. And millions of people stopped taking something that could have saved their joints. Here's what they did not tell you. The studies they cited lasted 6 to 8 weeks. 6 weeks. Your joints do not rebuild in 6 weeks. Your cartilage does not regenerate in 6 weeks. Nothing meaningful happens in 6 weeks. Meanwhile, orthopedic surgeons kept scheduling joint replacements, anti-inflammatory prescriptions kept getting filled, and the supplement that actually addressed the root cause got buried under bad headlines and short-sighted research. This is not about conspiracy. This is about understanding how cartilage biology actually works. And once you understand that, everything changes. ACT2, the science, the long-term data tells a completely different story. A landmark study published in The Lancet followed patients for 3 years. Not 6 weeks, 3 years. The group taking glucosamine sulfate showed significantly less cartilage loss on X-ray compared to placebo. Their joint space literally narrowed less over time. Another trial spanning 5 years found that patients who took glucosamine were 50% less likely to need total knee replacement surgery. Let that sink in, half the risk of major surgery. Research from the Journal of Rheumatology showed structural modification. That means actual physical changes in cartilage tissue. Not just pain reduction, real biological rebuilding. The studies that showed no benefit, almost all of them used glucosamine hydrochloride instead of sulfate. Different compound, different absorption, different results, or they lasted 8 weeks when cartilage turnover takes months to even begin measuring. ACT3, how it works here is where it gets interesting. Glucosamine is not a painkiller. It works nothing like ibuprofen or aspirin. Those drugs mask symptoms. Glucosamine provides raw materials. Think of it like building a house. Anti-inflammatories are like turning off the fire alarm. The fire is still burning. Glucosamine is like delivering actual bricks and lumber to rebuild what burned down. Your cartilage is made of proteoglycans. These molecules need glucosamine to form properly. When you take supplemental glucosamine sulfate, you are literally giving your body the building blocks it needs to manufacture new cartilage tissue. The sulfate part matters too. Sulfur is essential for cartilage synthesis. It helps form the bonds that give cartilage its strength and elasticity. Glucosamine hydrochloride lacks this. That is why the sulfate form consistently outperforms in clinical trials. This process is slow. Cartilage has no blood supply. Nutrients diffuse in gradually. That is why short-term studies miss everything. You need months of consistent intake before structural changes become measurable. ACT4, the protocol here is exactly what you need. Glucosamine sulfate at 1,500 milligrams daily. This is the dose used in virtually every successful long-term trial. Split it into 3 500 milligram doses or take it all at once. Research shows both methods work equally well. Take it with food to improve absorption. Some people stack it with 1,200 milligrams of chondroitin sulfate for synergistic effects. Studies suggest the combination may work better than either alone. Commit to 6 months minimum. This is not optional. Your cartilage needs time. Most people quit at 8 weeks and wonder why nothing happened. Buy from reputable brands that use the sulfate form. Check the label carefully. Many cheaper products use hydrochloride because it costs less to manufacture. ACT5, week by week results weeks 1 through 4, you will notice almost nothing. Do not panic. This is normal. The foundation is being laid at the cellular level. Weeks 4 through 8, some people report slight improvements in morning stiffness. Still subtle, stay consistent. Weeks 8 through 12, this is where things shift. Many users report easier movement and reduced discomfort during activity. The building materials are accumulating. Months 4 through 6 measurable structural benefits begin. This is when long-term studies start showing differences on imaging. Your consistency pays off. At 12 months and beyond, the real magic happens. Reduced risk of surgical intervention, sustained functional improvement, joints that actually work better than they did a year ago. Resolution: you now understand what your doctor probably never explained. Glucosamine sulfate is not instant relief. It is long-term joint insurance. The science supports it when you give it proper time. Short-term studies told the wrong story. Long-term data reveals the truth. The science is out there and now you have it. That is why we are here. This is the Real Bio Protocol. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs it and tune in again for the next upload. See you then. If you enjoyed this upload, do not forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing is completely free. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Tune in again for the next upload. This has been the Real Bio Protocol.